Let's get to the political implications of all this. This from Raheem Kassam of the National Pulse. He says a major port strike could be a catastrophic October surprise for the Harris presidential campaign. Democrats are already seeing a collapse in support among union members and working class voters at large. The National Pulse reported last week that state level polling by the Teamsters Union showed President Donald Trump with around 60% support among the union's rank and file membership, almost every key swing state. Kamala Harris, meanwhile, has struggled to reach 40% in many states. Additionally, the Teamsters announced earlier this month that they would not be endorsing a presidential candidate in the 2024 election, the first time the union has declined to do so in nearly 30 years. Harris's weakness among the Teamsters reflects her overall unpopularity among many voters who report working long hours and among those who lack a college degree. Additionally, the Democrat Party presidential nominee has struggled to maintain the party's lead with Hispanic voters, indicating Donald Trump's appeal stretches far beyond just white working class. And this is not just conservative publications like the National Pulse. This is also organizations like CNN.
Points that just jump off the screen should set off sirens. All right, this is union households. This is Democratic margin in presidential election. It ain't what it used to be. You know, you go back to 1992. Bill Clinton won that union vote by 30 points. Hillary Clinton only won it by 12 points back in 2016. That was the lowest mark for a Democrat since 1984, Mondale versus Reagan. But look at where Kamala Harris is today. She's only leading by 9 points. That would be the worst Democratic performance in a generation. 10 points off the mark of Joe Biden, who, of course, won 4 years ago, was sort of that union guy, Union Joe, right? Won it by 19 points. She's 10 points off his mark, and the worst in a generation if this, in fact, holds, Sarah.
It is interesting to note that the difference between this, and Biden still won.
Still won.
But those numbers are significantly down. All right, talk to me about manual labor, those folks who went to trade schools.
Yeah, those folks who use their hands. I think a lot of people oftentimes conflate the union vote with those who use their hands.
You get the point. So some folks have been complaining about the volume. Is this better? Let me know in the live chat. I just turned it up to max for you all. This is the max that I got. So I hope this is enough. So a couple of flags from Aunt Cindy. No bones. No bones. Thank you for the Rumble Rant tip twice now, but you said you want the Speedo. What does that mean? That's a little bit vague. You're saying that you want me? You want me in the Speedo? Because I think that would turn off everybody in the live chat. I don't think we'd have any viewers anymore if they saw me in an America First MAGA Speedo. That would be pretty bad. But no bones. Thank you for the Rumble Rants tip. 100% of what we get goes right back to the show and goes into the website. So remember the website, officialseanparnell.com, is a one-stop shop for all things America First. Right now, we're getting about 5,000 viewers a day, and all the merch is on there for the Battle Crew. But getting to 10,000 views a day is the sweet spot for a website, and it's growing like gangbusters, and it's growing like gangbusters because of you. No bones, you said yes. You're saying that you want me in a Speedo? Oh, man, Commander Melanie might have a thing or two to say about that, and she might advise me just not to do it because I think it would scare a lot of viewers away. But anyway, the point is, this is a very complicated situation. You have conservative outlets saying that this could be bad for Kamala Harris. You have CNN saying that, look at her support among unions is at an historic low. I think this situation, politically speaking, is far more complicated than most are letting on. Do you know what concerns me? Oh, Bulldog Patriot, $20. For our own national security, we need to produce the majority of what we need within the U.S., let alone economic security. Bulldog, 100%. I 100% agree with you. I could not agree more. And I see Fire for Effect is making his opinion no on the Speedo. No to Speedos. I agree with you. I'm with you. Okay, listen. This is a complicated situation, a very complicated situation. I am very, very worried. Kamala's an economic moron. She's a vapid, total moron, okay? But she might come in and just say, settle this. We'll give these longshoremen everything that she wants. And if she does that in the lead up to this election, the media coverage for her is going to be more glowing than it already is. She's going to be seen as somebody who patched this deal and saved the economy and the supply chain. 6 weeks from Christmas, you see the risk, right? Kamala Harris just comes in and puts a patchwork on it, give them the 77%. Who gives a shit? Right? If the deal doesn't get done and Trump wins this thing, you know, and I'm saying that Trump could still win even if the deal gets done. I'm just saying I worry that this might be a legitimate October surprise. I worry that this could be a bit of a landmine for Trump if he's not careful. He's smart, he gets this stuff, but if this doesn't get worked out and Trump gets in office, his core campaign promise is if you elect me, prices will go down. If you elect me, we will get these prices under control. But if Trump gets in office and the supply chain is shut down and people can't rebuild their homes, it's going to make it it's going to make Trump's life very, very, very difficult. Make it very hard for him to get anything done while he's dealing with what could be an economic disaster if this goes on any longer. Now, people are saying Kamala, oh, this could be dangerous for her. And yeah, I mean, if she doesn't do anything about it, if she's your typical like moron and on all things, and yeah, she is a moron. But the point is, if she comes in and saves the day, I struggle to see how that could possibly be good for conservatives or Trump at large.